What's up, tubies? How's the tubies doing? Alright, today is Frizzled Steak. If you like what you see tonight, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, hit my bell, spread me around. But tonight is a little bit of frizzled steak. And my grandmother used to call it that because if times were a little tight, we still had in our hearts that we were having steak. But really, we were frizzling the spinach, like frying, frizzle, and we would put that all together with some ground beef, which is what I'm about ready to do. But the prep is pretty simple. A little bit of onion, and I got this yellow pepper left over, so I'm going to throw that in there. We're going to get them, let me get a good knife over her. Gotta get it over here. Ooh, get to go with Miss Ruby in the house. Ruby red dress right here. Give it a quick sharpen. Today I just did my first live stream, and what a pressure to get that out of my way, because I want to see you guys in different ways too, besides the, you know, the cooking or the music or whatever. I want to be able to talk to you, get you up there, talk to a face. So what I'm doing is melting butter so I can sweat these off a little bit. And all of you know, I'm sure by now, you cut across the grain once. Some people even go this way. But once you get across the grain, you get them all nice little pieces. But we're going to sweat these off, sweat the peppers off. Thank you so much to those guys that came out. You know who you are. I appreciate that. Alright, so now the onions are sweating. I didn't add salt and pepper yet because I have other seasonings that I am going to incorporate here. But how cool is our community to come out and show their love? And that was only the first time. I'm numb. I'm so happy. I know I keep talking about it, but I really, really want to get to know everybody. There's my wife. Come on in, hon. Go ahead. My wife is in the house. You guys all know her. Tracy.
Anybody want some tomatoes?
We got tomatoes. Let me show a friend of ours. Let me show them. For the little and they're delicious. They're sweet. They're amazing. What I'm going to do is probably soak these in Italian dressing and just let them, or you can eat them like candy. Yep. You gotta do the dishes, right? So this is I bought a 4-pack of the. Boy, and it pains me to say that I had to buy peppers when all you guys grow your own, most of you. So this is all I have left from that. So we'll get them in there, sweat them up. You're all right if I put this in, right?
Yep.
Mama cooks too, and we both complement each other in our cooking skills. One day I might be able to get her up to do a little. She likes what's the one you call your what's your dish you cook?
Goulashes?
Your goulashes. She's Lithuanian. God bless her soul. But you called it something else too. Maybe it is your goulashes. 20 years you think I know the name.
Yeah, right? You would think.
You don't want to spread that right now. And these are already smelling yummy. And I'm going to saute my spinach down in this too. These seeds, Papa always says, save these seeds and plant them next year. And I believe in that. So my daughter already bagged up the last batch. She's freezing them, and then you'll unfreeze them, dry them out, and restart them, and it worked. So it was cool to see that he said to do it, and it's something we do to begin with. I totally agree. I also use, can't believe it's not butter. I'm out of olive oil still. Is Miss Piggy in there? Yep. Miss Piggy has arrived. Oink oink. Oh man. No. I don't know. We're getting word that possibly our daughter's not feeling too good. And that's not good. Because she's the happy camper usually. We'll see. So I wish her well. We saw her probably today live in the car. But anywho, I think there's a little cold going around in the school. Fresh Express. I'm going to throw that in there. Some people, look, I'll show you real quick. This is baby spinach, so it's really nothing I have to worry about with stems and cleaning. But one little trick, which these shrink into nothing, I'm sure you all know that, is I fold it over like this. Then you can just come right down. Careful with the fingertips, of course. And cut it up like that, just to give it a little head start on getting small. We'll see where one bag gets us, because I got maybe room to use the other bag. And you'll see this just disappear into nothingness. I love my beef broth. Always use that. I even use sometimes unsweetened tea. Or sweetened tea, don't matter. You can use it. Nobody ever knows the difference. But you throw a little tea in there, and that always works. But I'm using beef, so let's use beef broth. And that'll clean the bottom up, get some of them nice little burnies. I love my burnies off the bottom. Alright, so we got that. Let's get our next round. Now I can go bigger. Yes, you can. You can wash this if you want. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Tonight, I'm pretending like I gotta really feed the troops quick. And as long as I'm cooking it down, nothing. It smells amazing. It smells nice and fresh. Now we'll do one more batch. I'll cut it up. For those that don't do it that way they can see it can be done. I'm also going to microwave, fold this up. You could do this trick with anything that's leafy, even parsley, which you would think, well, parsley, that's already small, isn't it? Now you roll it up, roll that parsley up, and it becomes already nice and shredded. So that's all that takes. I was going to use another onion, but I don't have to. So we'll put these aside. I don't need that. Let's get another little juice going. Knock this stuff down. Now I got color to add my beef to. And we're going to be cooking this, and then when it's all done said, I'm going to be putting it over rice. So rice will be my starch. Look at that, one bag looks perfect. Now I'm going to slow the heat down soon because I'm going to add my beef to this. Then I always do this. I cross over with some of my thickening or my gravy. So tonight I'm going to choose, even though I'm using ground beef, I'm going to choose a pork gravy additive just to give it a twist. You can go out and get a mushroom gravy, you can get a brown gravy, you can get meatloaf seasoning and put it in this. So do what you want. Have fun with it. Experiment. The kids are so hungry, they're just going to eat. Now you see the green? It's getting bright green. Now I'm going to stop. It's going to still keep cooking. I don't mind, but I don't want it to get where it's dark and bitter. This is still nice and sweet. Not, you know, I know it has a little bit of bitterness to it. You know that with spinach. But if you overcook it, it becomes no fun at that point. And I want my children to still like this. Now, while that's cooling down real quick, I'm going to take my long grain rice. This is for a microwave, so we'll be good. That'll probably be enough there. I do it all by eye. I really don't have time. I suggested you do measurements and stuff, but I just sometimes don't really have that type of patience. What I do is I add just enough water to cover it, like this. Now some people also rinse this. If you could see, I don't know if you could see, but it gets milky. So some people want to get some of that starch out. I don't, but you can do it. You can dump this gently. You can add this to this. And now that will start thickening that. But this is where I go. I'll put it in for like 6 minutes and then I'll add water as I need it. So pardon me. And I'll be checking on that. So now that we have this done, I'll slide this over. Now it's time to start with the beef. Might need a bigger pan. There we go. Case closed. Done deal.
I'll be back to do one.
I'm fine. All right, kids. When this is done cooking, I'll be back to show you where we're at. All right, I just added a little bit more water to my rice. Let me even touch more. All right, and that was after 6 minutes, and it was all fluffy and puffy. But it can go a little longer. So I'm going to redo it for another 5 minutes. And that's on. You can see I got my beef slowly coming up to where we want it. It's choppable. That's what you like. Now what I want to do is bring the level up right about there. That'll turn into sort of parboiling, but now I'm going to add to this my pork gravy. Put it right in there. I start with a half and get that mixed in there. And this will tell me if I need to add a little bit more beef broth. Here comes the other half. And I got a backup packet. So far so good. This really got buttery. And I'm going to make sure, I'm going to add another packet. I'm digging it between the beef broth and the pork gravy flavor. I didn't even put salt and pepper in it yet. So let's see. I can't wait to throw in the veggies. And I think we're getting to that point. So I'm going to turn this down. Let that set a little bit. Pretty soon I'll be adding butter to the rice. We'll have the rice ready. And you'll see I'm going to switch up the pans and do a pour. Alright guys, we're getting close. I just pulled out the rice. Alright, moment of truce. Truce or truth? I'm going to get this fired back up. I see it's cooked up. I always leave a little reserve to see what it does. Get that cooking. A little bit more liquid. Look at that. Oh my God. I put nothing in it but beef broth and the pork gravy. Need a little bit more liquid. I am so thrilled. Like I said, I totally think this is like comfort food, man. It's just, you're going to take a nap after eating it. Now, if you put in a red pepper, which I thought I might have them. Yeah, I have these, right? You could take one of these, just even one of them, and dice it on up, throw that in there, and it'll be real colorful. I don't think Mama likes the red ones that are in oil like that. She don't mind the red fresh, like this yellow. But the oil ones, she's not a fan of. So I try to keep it real that way, whatever they like. I know Harry and Mom aren't going to like it. There we go. good. I always use a little bit of onion powder. I have kosher salt. A little bit of that. Not too much, man. It's already not too much. It's already there. Then I just got regular. I wish I had my cracked pepper where I can crack it. And that's it. That's all she wrote. And I think, oh yeah, pepper. Just in that, I can smell it in this little bit of steam. I'll show you the rice in a minute. I just got to make sure we got a taster in there. All right, hang on. Yeah, you know that's good. You know you want to try some. Got my rice all fluffy. Look at that. Fluffy rice. All steamy and dreamy. That's my leftover. So I can make that into something I want. I could take elbow macaronis now, cook like a cup or two off, throw that in there, and I can have a little snack for myself. There's enough for 2 people to eat right there. Hang in there. All right, so here we are. Let me just shut this door a minute. Okay, so we got our rice, nice and fluffy. Let's put that in. Ooh, it's perfect. How's that look? Is that enough? And now, going for our juices. See that? There's juice. One more. We have our little spoon. One right here, huh? We're gonna have a quick taste.
Hot.
I know it's hot. I know. Yeah, be careful. Good luck. You might need salt. I did put some salt. Real hot. It is hot.
It is good. Very good.
Is that what you like? All right. So give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, a subscribe, and make sure you kiss, love, and hug a veteran, because they would do it for you. They already do. Love to all.